Missed out on breakfast? Fret not. It's never too late to grab a bite.
Okay, we're 3 days into the new year, and I am determined to stick to my resolutions this year. I went to the gym yesterday. I'm going again today, hence my outfit. So for a lot of people, January is the adjustment time to try out new habits that we hope to commit to for the rest of 2025. But there are a few things that are kind of like trial runs of a totally different lifestyle. You guys have heard of dry January, I assume?
Yep, certainly have.
Have you guys tried doing it?
Yeah, of course. I've tried it. It's not a big problem for me, I would say.
Oh, fantastic. So, of course, the whole idea of this growing trend, dry January, is to completely abstain from alcohol for the whole month. Yeah, you're right. Perhaps you indulge a little bit too much over the holidays, or maybe you want to start a healthy routine. Dry January has been a thing for 12 years now, but it has grown into a global phenomenon. So I thought I'd go through some important info on this today, as well as a couple other January habits that you can consider trying, okay? So why is dry January such a big hit? Research shows that just a month off alcohol leads to lower blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes risk, as well as lower cancer-related proteins in the blood. So 1 month really can do wonders for your body. Alcohol Change UK also finds that 70% of dry January participants continue to drink less year-round. Now, I know that
there you go.
overall, it seems like there is a long-term kind of benefit to this.
All right, fair enough. I'm also curious, does this include abstaining from alcohol in food? So like red wine vinegar in some dishes that you may cook, or like brandy and mince pies, for example?
That I'm not sure. I imagine that when you're cooking it, the alcohol cooks out. So I don't think that's part of dry January.
Look at that. I'm getting a science lesson as well.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think it helps as well. We have been seeing a lot of new drinks, alternatives coming onto the scene, the shelves, like 0% alcohol, non-alcoholic drinks that taste a bit, I guess, festive as well. So you've got all these options right now.
Yes,
That's right.
so maybe it's a little bit easier now than before since we do have alternatives. But this isn't without a huge drop-off or failure rate anyway. Of course, it's hard to suddenly go cold turkey for a lot of people. Data suggests most people cave at one point or another. 35% of those aiming for a sober month have a drink in the first week. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
The first Friday is also the most common first fail day last year. So Fridays in general had nearly twice as many drinkers as any other day of the week.
All right. What's important is to start somewhere, I think.
You know, there's a saying that I recall, if you want to do something good, don't let the devil know about your intentions in advance. Like, I'm going to quit smoking this year because he has 365 days to convince you.
Ah, yes.
So take it by the day.
And it's a tall order too, right? And this is also important to keep in mind, though, not to beat yourself up, because if you're not totally successful at keeping it to complete zero, it doesn't mean that you're some outlier who doesn't have any self-control. A lot of people do falter at some point. So quitting drinking is not a linear process, but what's important is to pinpoint why, like your triggers and how often this happens. So January challenges can seem very rigid, so you need to keep in mind that there are benefits to drinking less overall. So cutting your intake by half or even a quarter does pay dividends as well, and can set you up to maintain a more moderate lifestyle in February and beyond. So hopefully, if you guys are participating in dry January, best of luck, but don't beat yourself up too much about it.
Sure, we'll take that on board.
Yeah, okay. And now we move on to Veganuary, which is being vegan in January. New research shows that around 25 million people worldwide participated last year. So this encourages healthier, more sustainable eating habits. If this is something you're considering, listen to this. Research shows that people taking dietary change challenges are more likely to stick to them if their loved ones participate too. So if you're all eating the same thing at home, if you have someone doing it with you, your chances of success go up significantly. So this is not surprising, right?
Pretty much the same point of dry January. You need to be in the right place, to the right group. You've got to change your habits or routine where you hang out, who you hang out with as well.
Yeah. So another thing to bear in mind is that going cold turkey or no turkey. See what I did there?
Yeah,
okay. Suddenly going from 100 to 0 is extremely difficult. So if you fail still, don't fret once again. Use Veganuary as a stepping stone to a better long-term lifestyle.
All right, sounds good.
Do we have time for one more movement? January. The growing phenomenon, see what I did there, of having people put down their razors for a month to encourage everyone, but mostly women, to love and accept their natural body hair. So, hey, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat, participants have said that it built up their body confidence and sense of self-love. To which I say, go for it if it makes you feel good.
So are you participating in this? I mean, you just endorsed it by saying go for it if it makes you feel good. So, you know, pot calling the kettle black.
No, here's the thing. I don't know if it will make me feel good, though. So that's just for me.
Don't knock it till you try, Audrey.
That's true. Maybe I will. But whether it's cutting back on alcohol or exploring a plant-based lifestyle or embracing some self-love, these challenges offer a fresh start for the new year. So remember, it's not about perfection, but progress. So give yourself grace as you test out all of these new habits.
Here, or should I say hair.